Greetings, beloved. Hi, it's Dr. Amanda Noelle from dramandanoelle.com, your Twin Flame matchmaker. And I have a juicy video today to teach you about Twin Flame Kundalini. So first of all, what is Twin Flame Kundalini? And I have 3 hot tips to help you use your Twin Flame Kundalini to call in your divine partner, to activate your sacred relationship, and to feel blissfully orgasmic in your body, mind, and spirit. So stay tuned. What is Twin Flame Kundalini, or what is Kundalini? Everything in the universe has a negative, a positive charge, a divine feminine, divine masculine charge, an up and a down. So we live in polarity and duality in our bodies because our bodies are the temple to our soul. And when you're meeting your twin flame, the highest reflective mirror of your soul, some people say the other half of your soul, I think of your twin flame as the being that shows up when you are in your fullest joy, excitement, and divine alignment. So this mirror comes to you, and your body, your mind, and your spirit have to be aligned, and it takes Twin Flame Kundalini. So you have an electrical circuit. It's like a serpent that runs up and down your spine. Your spine is very similar to that of a snake. And so we have these wave-like flows of energy that go up and down the spine, grounding us down from the cosmos and up from Mother Earth. And this electrical energy is what creates orgasm. It is electricity. It's what creates our energy in our life. And it's also spiritual soul food for a twin flame relationship. So that's why it's important for us twin flame lovers to cultivate tantric practices that call in our twin flame Kundalini energy, that can call in our divine partner. So I first want to start out with tip number 1, which is you do not have to be like a Tantra person. You don't have to study Tantra. You don't have to become an expert and well-versed in, all the different nadis and chakras and everything like that, because truly you have the answers already in your body. So you get to really play here. I always liken intuitive Tantra to the experience of watching my family has this little dog. His name is Jimmy, and he loves to make love to his bear every night in front of the TV. It's his little ritual. And because we're a liberated family, my parents don't stop him. And so when I come and visit my family, I get to witness this Kundalini energy riding up Jimmy's spine every night, and he can't stop it. He'll make love to his bear, pause, and he'll just be going whoa, it's so exciting. He's got this long body. He's a wiener dog. So think of yourself as that wiener dog. Think of yourself that just unleashes her passion in her spine. So that's really where you want to be. Is you want to be in that primal, playful state. You don't want to be in your head where you're like, where do I position myself to run my energy? There are many different breathing techniques out there. These are wonderful. You can become a Tantra expert if this calls you, but what I'm saying is you don't have to. So that's the first tip, is get in your primordial yes and play with it. Tip number 2 is to understand that as a twin flame, we are part of a whole. We are one of the ones, and we are one of the ones in the 11. So you have, the symbol 11 for twin flames. 1111 is something that is just the symbol of Kundalini energy. You have the left side of the spine, the right side of the spine, and then you have the energy waves back and forth because there's actually a circular energy that creates, a line and a circle together creates a wave. So it's important to unleash your feminine energy here. Things like belly dance, things like intuitive dance, like ecstatic dance, just turning on music and feeling into your energy, really unleash your spine and let go. So having this creative play space to completely let your hair down and not censor yourself, because this is the problem that we see so often with women especially, is we have been conditioned by society to be the good girl, to have the good girl mask on, even in bed. So when we're making love to a new partner, we're dating somebody and it's starting to get more serious, we're like, I have to do it right. I have to, look good, stick my chest out. You still may be editing yourself in certain ways that are blocking your twin flame Kundalini to flow. So here's the practice I invite you to, is to really be in your intuitive feminine flow. Have a practice like dance, or when you're pleasuring yourself, to just let yourself play. Give yourself permission to unleash the circle, the feminine energy that just goes how she wants, like the ocean waves, lets her emotions out instead of the line, which is the more masculine energy of the Kundalini. So play with that. The third tip that I have to unleash your Twin Flame Kundalini is actually more of a masculine step. It's to have a strong, clean, and healthy body. So doing things like yoga supported my body to awaken, and I cleared out a lot of toxins in my body, and I limited the amount of chronic body pains I was having when I would have menstrual migraines. So things like yoga can really help you strengthen and balance your entire organism. And so if you do have things like menstrual cramps or migraines or headaches or back pain, things like that, it could be a sign that the Kundalini wants to come out. And in my case, I had suffered from a couple of really bad falls in my life. I needed to have that yoga, a practice on a daily or a couple times a week level to balance things out. Now, you don't have to be perfect about your practice, but do have some type of strengthening exercise. So you have 3 tools to awaken your Twin Flame Kundalini energy. You are welcome to meditate with the following meditation, which is to simply sit cross-legged on the floor, or you can lay in bed, and you can envision drinking in through the dolphin hole down the spine and drinking up through actually your pussy if you're a woman, or if you're a man, you can drink it through the prostate area and bring the energy up from Mother Earth, and you bring them together at the heart, and then you have this massive heart explosion from the masculine, feminine merging together, and then you can postulate that the energy runs in like snaky waves on the left and the right side, and you can even see it like a big DNA spiral staircase is how I see it. So just sitting and breathing, and then you can start, putting some music on, you can do a little dancing, and then you may even lead into an experiment with your lover, or if you don't have a lover, your own self as a lover, and play with these energies and just imagine you are this primordial creature who gets to experience yourself from the energy level and the sensual level for the first time. Enjoy playing with your Twin Flame 1111 Kundalini energy. Energies aligned up and down, masculine and feminine, and you have your partner with that. Then you get the Twin Flame, the 2 spines, the 1111, and that is what's going to create the Twin Flame power couple, new paradigm, where we can co-create our soul purposes together in pleasure and create this awesome heaven on earth. Thanks for joining me today. I have so much exciting stuff to share. I'd love you to snap up your free guide below to call in your Twin Flame quickly, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you there. Bye.
Staying alive, staying alive. Boy, you can tell by the way that I serve my stuff. I'm a woman's man. Inside and good.
But to feel into your heart when you're orgasming, to feel into your twin flame, bring him in,